Hi friends, so this is the basic palette from what I will be working from. This is the big donut that came in my recent subscription. Let me get a hold of it here. Well, I thought I left it laying here where I could grab it real quick, but I did pick up and move things around because I was cleaning things up. I just moved it to the other side of me. So this was a 30mm moss agate donut pendant. Mine was pretty much a solid green. There was no other color to it. So I really liked this. And the minute I saw it, I was like, it belongs right there. No matter what. The thing is, how do I get it there? Well, I thought about gluing it, but glue and me does not get along. It doesn't matter what kind of glue I use. The glue does not like to stay. So I'm going to attempt to wire wrap this. And we're going to see how this works because I don't do well at wire wrapping. And I don't want to wrap it around too many times because I think it's gaudy when you have a ton of wire around a piece. And I probably should have just left like that in the back. I like just one piece in the back. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do it is wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. So this is just trial and error. If I don't like it, it's going to come off. It is very wiggly. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, let's see. Let's keep going. Let's try going through here. And it's kind of like a trifold. And I may have shorted myself on wire. Yeah, don't want to bring it back through. I want to kind of give it a twist to the back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Let's and of course my wire nippers don't want to cut it. Let's get that off there. I don't like it. I don't like it. And of course I'm using 24 gauge, which is really difficult to do this with. And the only wire I have thinner is in gold. Let's try another route. A longer piece. Let's try something different. Because I cut that really, really short. Okay. So this is going to be my bail. Okay, and we want to hang this from my bales. So I'm going to take, let's get these all out of the way. I need to put my centerpiece in the front. And come up and kind of make my bale. And I kind of want to twist this around. And this probably isn't going to work out right either, guys, but because this wire is not wanting to cooperate with me. Yeah, this is not going to work either. Okay, can't do the bale first. Okay, let's just come to the back. And I'm going to make a loop. And I'm going to make it snug. And I'm going to come around. And I'm just going to wrap. But I think it's going to take away from the whole piece. It's going to look ugly. And if I attempt to glue this, guys, and it doesn't stick, I'm going to ruin both pieces. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody says, oh, use E6000. Oh, use this, use this. I have done all that, and it does not work. I've even used this, jewelry and metal glue. Let's just do it. If I can get this off. Oh, for Pete's sake. Jewelry and metal glue. It says it's instant adhesive. Well, this is what I used to use before. We're going to try it, guys. All right. Cross your fingers, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'll look straight down at it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to tap it with a head pin or a clothespin. And okay, let's see. We're going to let that set, and we are going to work on the rest of it. We know that however I make a bail with on that, we're going to need to, I'm going to put on chain. I will need to have a big, I think what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to make, I don't know, I might just put that on chain. I'm afraid from taking away from what it is. So I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking, do I make 2 projects out of this video? I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I don't think this is going to look all that great. I think it's going to look better as a standalone piece. I honestly do. Yeah, this is going to have to be a standalone piece. It's just too much. Okay, so while that's sitting, let's make another necklace. This is going to be bead strung. We're going to use all these. And let's use, I have my bright over here, do I not? I was thinking I did. I have the bronze. I think I'll use this. Oh, but it's really, really thin, and I have a hard time getting my stuff to stay on it. So hold on just a moment. Let's use the brown. I'm going to bead on part of it, and so I've cut off about a 14-inch strand, and I'm going to probably bead 1/2 and then bead the other. So I really like these. These are the moss agate, and these are the tree agate. And I like them together. So what I want to do is figure out what would be a center focal. I definitely want to do kind of something like this. Maybe put a silver between, kind of match up like these 2 colors like that. And then go into this like that. And then, you know, kind of go out from there. And then put some like that. I don't want to use a whole lot of these. I don't think it's necessary to, especially too close to the front. Do like that, like that. So this is kind of a plan with me, bead with me kind of thing. And yeah, that's just kind of what we're going to do for right now. And let's start with that. This is our center focal. And I want to start by putting that on. So I know that this part from here, because I've got something funny here that's not the same. So these here are the same, so I'm going to just pick these up. And I know they're the same, so we're just going to go scooping them up and get that on. Come on. What's that one look like? He's really heavy and green. I think he's more heavier than he is. So let's swap sides with him. There we go. And then one more of these. Now I can take a look and see what I've done here. Before I go any farther, I have this here and this, and I don't have it on that side. So I need to match up. There we go. Now I have these sides matching here. A green, one of these little spacers, and a light. A spacer, a lighter color. And then we have a spacer and a green. Here we'll use that green. One of those beads. So I'm kind of liking the way this one is flowing, so that's what I'm going for. So I will match this up to match that side. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the way I have it, and then match the other side up to it. So this is what I've got so far. I can smell that jewelry glue. It's not real strong, but I can definitely smell it. Now maybe I want a spacer. So this is my center. I really like that. I think I'll go ahead and do one more green. With a bead cap facing it. And then I'll stop there and finish this side over here. So this is where we're at here. And now we need to load a green, a small tree agate. One of the bead caps, a green moss agate, a spacer, Or do I have these backwards? The moss agate is the big ones, the tree agate's the little. So these are the tree agates. And these are the moss agate. Come on, I know there's a hole in you. All right, I'm going to stop and check this. So here's the center. I have one of those, one of those, one of those. I have the bead cap. I have the big green spacer, small one, spacer, big green, bead cap, big green, spacer, small, spacer. I need a big green. Find the hole in it. Bead cap. And then let's go ahead and put one of the tree agates and a bead cap, and I'll have to get a tree agate that kind of matches. Yeah, I have one kind of with those mottled colors. I have one more brownish. Yes, I do. Not quite, do I? I might just take him off and exchange him with two of these. That's what I'll do. He is definitely unique, though. So let's do that. And then just put a couple of these on. 1, 2. Yeah, I have enough to do 3. Setting here without getting back in my box. And then I'm going to swap out and put that on. 3 of the spacer beads. 1. Oops. 2. 3. Oops, that one spacer bead looks a little funny. Let's leave him off. Put a different one on in place of him. Set him aside. So let's measure what I have there. It's about 9 inches by the looks of things, 8 to 9 inches. It is a little over 8.5 inches. So by the time I add all the fixtures to it, it will be 9 inches. So I need to get two jump rings for that, a jump ring for my closure for that. Actually, I don't think I need jump rings for that, will I? No, because I'm going to put my chain directly on it. But we'll leave them out for the other one. And I will need a silver clasp. And I will check my clasping. Got it. All right. So I'm going to take one of these stop it beads. I'm going to put it right on the very end. Did I get one that has something in it? Nope. There we go. I'm going to take my chain. Yep. Wait a minute. Let me measure it first. I was just going to do it without measuring the chain. I decided, yeah, let's measure it. So 9. So I'm going to need 11 makes it 20. So 12 inches will make it 21. So I want 12 inches of chain. This is 12 inches, so let's just go by that. Cut it right there. Find my cutters. Because my clasping is going to be about an inch. So there's the chain. And then I want to cut this in half. Come on. I just want to cut that one link. And it keeps sliding on me. Are you kidding me? Come on, Link. I just want to cut you. Oh my goodness. I have mangled this link and it will not cut. Now it's gonna cut. Now I better check the links next to it, make sure they're all sturdy. I do want to make sure he's not, he's bent a little bit, but he's, oh my gosh, this chain is like super strong. No wonder I had an issue cutting this chain. All looks good. Ooh, this chain is like, wow, super duper strong, guys. All right, so I'm going to put my chain directly on, and I'm going to grab my end of my wire, put it back through my stop it bead. This is my third video. I'm getting tired, and my hands are getting tired, and things are not wanting to cooperate. And I'm going to pull. Wiggle it down. Okay, I'm going to have to grab it with my pliers because things are not cooperating with me. Okay, so I've left that much room, and find my crimp tool. I'm going to put it in my far back, make sure it's standing straight up and down, and I'm going to press. And then I'm going to put it in the front one and do likewise. I know it'll go inside of my spacer beads, but I'm going to cut the majority of that off. And I'm going to let everything slide down. And I'm going to put my spacer or my stop it bead on, grab my other piece of chain, put it on, and I'm going to actually put it through the stop it bead and through my first spacer bead, and I'm going to give this all a pull. And just give it a wiggle and work it down. And that looks good. Make sure everything looks good and it curls up nice. And I'm going to get that up and down. I almost grabbed my cutters. That would not have been good. Stand that up. Press it down. Press it down. And then, there we go. And we are ready to put our lobster. Oops, I need the wrong ones in that hand. I have to put my bent chain nose in my right hand. I don't know why. It just is what it is. And there is that one. So my lobster is on. That is closed. I'm going to put my 6mm jump ring on. Open this up and put the chain on. And close it. And there goes that. So there it is. Very nice. I like it. Now, let's go ahead and see how this is. Time will tell. It's not exactly on there perfect, but it is not going to budge. Let's go ahead and I'm debating on how to, I do have some green wire. Hold on. Okay, so I looked up and my phone for some reason was filming upside down. I hope that when I shook it and got it filming back the right way, that it did not mess up my whole phone, whole filming thing. I hopefully can correct it if it did. Okay, so it is on there good. It's not going anywhere. What I decided to do is take this green, which isn't quite a match, and I didn't want just this coming through here like so. I decided what I wanted to do was put some of these, I believe these are 11-0 Toho rounds, and they are perma finish galvanized aluminum. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load on many of these because it's going to work as a bail when I get done. So I'm going to make a loop around that big donut. I know there's a lot of people that will do this different ways. I just don't have the right kind of wire to go around and make a nice wire wrap around that donut. And I'm not very good at wire wrapping, so we are going to do it this way. And I know there's a lot of people that will have their own way of doing this, and that's okay. Oops. And each person, not everybody should be doing everything identical. If we did, it'd be a boring world, wouldn't it? So I'm not sure how many I picked up, and it doesn't really, you know, to each their own as to how many they want to use. I kind of like what I have there. It's got a little bit of space. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my, oh, I thought I had a stop it bead out here. I wonder what I did with him. He'll show up when I go to pick up, and I'll be like, see, I knew I had one out. So I'll just have to grab another. And I'm going to put my stop it bead over both wires. I'm going to use one wire a little longer than the other. It doesn't really matter at this point yet. But what I'm going to do is make sure I have my beads here even. This seed beads even when I get done. What I'm going to do is take one of my tails that's longer. I'm going to bend it back through. You can only get 3 strands of the beading wire through a stop it bead. So I'm getting a hold of that. I'm bringing it back through. And I'm going to put my pliers in here. That'll give me something to pull against. And bring my stop it bead all the way down against my seed beads. I want to leave plenty of room here to put my let's keep backing up out of there. This is the only problem I have, is holding it steady because I don't have a very good grip. Okay, come on. I've been out here since 11 o'clock and I don't even know what time it is. This is my third video, and I know people don't, you watch these videos and you think, oh, they're only half an hour long, but it takes hours to make a video. What you see is nothing compared to how long it actually takes. All right. I'm going to kind of pinch that and hopefully nothing disappears on me. And I'm going to put that in my crimper tool, press down, and press down one more time. It does not look crimped. Give it a tug test. It's on there tight. Now I can come in and clip this wire here that brought back through. And then very carefully, I'm going to see where this went. It's right there. Get a hold of this spare wire that I did not bend over. Whoops, he went flying. And I want to come down in and clean that up. My cutters are kind of dull, guys, so the tips of them are like really, really dull. There we go. It's a little better. All right, now I can use that loop right there. Gosh, that looks terrible. There we go. All right, now set these back for just a bit. I'm going to put these two together with a jump ring, which I have right here. Actually, they're kind of together, so I'm going to have to open one and get them apart. Find the opening. I see it. There we go. I'm using a bail because I do not want that little piece of wire on the chain itself. And I am putting this directly onto the chain. And I'm not sure which chain I'm going to use. I'm going to measure and see how much I have left. That is really pretty. I set it over here on the dish. I really want to use this chain. I have a lot left. So I have 12. Right there is 24. I don't need 24 inches. I only need 21. So let me take off 3. So let me cut this little length off. Oh my goodness, come on, there we go. That's what's left of my chain that came in the bargain bead box. Oh my gosh, I put my everything in that glue. Hold on, guys. Okay, well, there's glue on everything. Glue on me, glue on some of my tools. I'm double checking everything. I think I've got glue off from everything. I think. I'm covered in it. Let me double check my chain. Okay, my chain's good. Okay, let's finish. Oh, that was not good. My measuring thing is all covered in glue. I don't dare to let it go shut. So I have 21 inches of chain. By the time I add my clasping and everything, it will be 22 inches. And we're simply going to put it through. Oh, I love how that turned out. And I'm going to take my glue covered hands. I'll be a while getting the glue off me. And there is a jump ring. There's a small jump ring, a 4mm and a 6mm, and a lobster. I will check it. It works good. Now let's put this the rest of the way together. And we will have made 2 from this month's Bargain Bead box. Get these all off from here. They're in my way. I won't touch them. I'll be having a hard time picking them up. There's glue right there and everything's sticking to it. I was like, why am I smelling glue? I don't know what lid I was trying to put on that glue, but it wasn't right and it just went everywhere. I think it was actually a marker lid. Oh my goodness, guys. Yep. Oh, well, there's glue on that too, and I just, okay. The glue gets everywhere. So we're going to put our chain on. Oh, I had problems with this chain on the other one too, didn't I? There we go. Stick it over and put our lobster also on the 4mm and, whoops, close it up. Sorry if you're going to see glue on my hands. It just is what it is. And then we're going to take this side. We're going to pick up our 6mm, open it, put on this chain, and close it. Absolutely pretty. I love it. There it is. How pretty is that? I love it. Very nice. I like how it turned out. I'm going to put these away. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we made 2 projects out of this. I was only going to make 1, and it ended up being 2 because I just didn't like how it was going to look as 1 project. You know, I didn't like those together. It was too dark, too heavy, too much. I know what, people in our area kind of likes, and they definitely don't like a lot of beads. So just having a strand with just this much beads, they'll do, but you take this and put it with this, they won't buy it. But they will pick up something that looks like this on chain. I like using the beads, the seed beads here, and having this hang like that. It is very pretty. It made a really nice necklace. I know Jody had the same idea I did, and I guess, I don't watch when they do the sneak peek. She said that Lauren had showed that in the sneak peek. I don't watch it. So, yeah, it's a very pretty idea. I like it. I like how it turned out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments, and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.